Hi. My companion is close. I need to work in the greenhouse. I can't get the camera straight, so I'm just going to have to fight with it. Okay. So I've got to clear out the greenhouse with what hasn't grown, but also I've got to be careful of, well, is it something that takes a couple of seasons to grow? So I've got to watch out for that. And also while I'm in here, sorry beans, while I'm in here, otherwise you're going to look completely wrong thing. I don't know what you can see, what you can't, but I've got to hope that you can see enough. So last year I found that the cats were killing my Sagina. It's moss grass, basically. You can make an entire lawn out of this. You can stamp all over it, you can pull it apart and it will come back. But the cats killed all mine. Now I've only got one colour left and there are two colours. And I have created 3 lots of this. And there's a third one. There's a third one. And all I've done is literally taken out like a clump, like that, pulled it, stuck it on top of a pot and watered it. That's it. So I'm hoping this year they will go out and the cats won't kill them. So I've got to have a look. Petunia should have blossomed by now, so we'll get rid of that. Germinated, not blossomed. So I'm going round everything, seeing if there is something to it, if it's blossomed, if it hasn't germinated, if it hasn't germinated. If it has, great. If it hasn't, I've got to find out if it takes a little while. And I don't even know if you can hear me. If you can't, then I'm blathering on and then narrating over the top. Taco Shantiri, that needs a lot more time. So I'll get that back in. But that's well drained, so it's not having a pop. What are you doing, Beanie? Got Beanie around me, around my feet. And the whole point of me going around just making sure now if things have bloomed, not bloomed, etc., is because I need to start the next process of germination. Sweet Sultan should have bloomed by now. So I need space. That's the long and short of it. Lavender Little Lady. Well, we'll give that another go. But that pot's going to be special. Okay. What's this one? Helmsdale Lavender. That should have sprouted by now and I don't have any more of it. But it has got oodles of eggs. So that can really go out. What's this? Nemesia definitely should have done something by now. So that's another one. Bear with me, because I know where this is going. Soil is never wasted. If it's something that I have in a pot that hasn't germinated, I will tip the germination pot into the main pot and hope, that is so overly dry, and hope that something comes of it. Definitely haven't got any more of that, so I've got to get rid of that. Lavender Celebration, I definitely don't have any more of that, so that can go. Anything that I don't have a specific pot for, Melissa, I don't have any of. I will empty all of the little pots into a larger pot all together, all their own. And hope that something comes of them. If nothing comes of them in a year, then oodles. Nothing comes of them in a year, then get rid of the pot or the contents of the pot and reuse all of the soil. So this is another Shantira. So this needs more time. Needs a little bit of a water as well, but there's that. At least I'm making some room, which is good. What's this? Morning Glory definitely should have bloomed by now, but I know which pot that can go in, so that's good. Trowel. Trowels are a very useful thing. Found a slug, so we're going to get rid of that. Ugh, just lost the slug. Oh, for heaven's sake. Found a slug, I lost a slug. But that's okay, because I found another one. Finding a slug is good because if you don't find the slug and it's eating everything or laying eggs everywhere and you can't find it, you can't get rid of the problem. Whereas if you find the slug, you can get rid of the slug and get rid of the problem. Okay, so I've done all of them. That's good. Right, let's have a look up here. Look! We're having a bit of a heat wave here. I hope you can see. Just here. I hope you can see. Little ladybird. Moonflower takes forever. So, let's let the little ladybird out. Along with, come on my darling, come on in, come on. There we go, look, go on then. Okay, so what have we got? Sweet pea definitely should have gone by now. White purple eye, that should have gone by now. That should have gone by now. Strontia major should have gone by now. I just put that in the wrong way. Yes, I did. Okay, blackberries. I will keep there for a bit longer. Petunia should have done by now. Strawflowers should have done by now. I know you're probably bored of me going round and you're just seeing the side of my head and yada yada yada, but it seems really silly speeding all this up because I'm giving you little bits of information in between, so I apologise. Little bits of information. Jazzione should have gone by now. It's a lot of moss. A lot of moss. Super bum, really should have gone by now. I'm making good space, but wish some more would have germinated, you know. But that's the luck of the draw as a gardener, that just because you stick it in soil, put water on it and give it some sun, doesn't mean it's going to work. A lot of plants need specifics, and if you don't give specifics, well, it ain't gonna like it. It's like you. You are a nutbag. It's like you. If you don't get what you need, you ain't gonna grow. Right, bear with me because I've got to go outside for this one. This is catnip, so this can go in the pot outside. Beanie, what are you doing? Beanie's climbing trees. It's what cats do. Yeah, I guess. Oh, trying to climb over the pots that are down on the floor. Right, so that can go. That's good. Right, up here I do have a wisteria. There's one particular wisteria that I have wanted for well over 2 decades now. I'd love one. I can't afford to buy one, so I keep trying to grow one, and it takes years, and I keep trying and I keep trying, and I don't know if I'm getting anywhere. Another nemesia with little poopies on it. I don't know what their poop is of, but there's definitely little poopies. Okay, so that's that one. Got Dutch tulip. That still needs time. I'm sure there was another tulip down there somewhere. Tulip, yep. That needs to come up here. Black charm lily. Yeah, that needs to go out the front. Same as that one. Ugh. Oh, I found a slug and some wood lice. That's nice. Himalayan poppy definitely should have gone by now. So, up here on this shelf, this is all my moist stuff. So things that really need to keep moist, they stay up here. Because then I know they're out of the way. They've constantly got trays and things, so I know to keep them going. Anything else, I look at the label. I'm supposed to look at the label. Okay, so Sweet William definitely should have germinated. Allium should have germinated. Etiam should have germinated. Skillia did. Job done. Oh, I'm happy with that. Ostium purple. And there's another grass as well that the cats were killing off, so I grabbed a really small clump. I think it was like about that size, roughly, just to be able to try and get it back before they killed it off completely. This is a variegated I don't know if you can see it properly. It's dark to white leaves. So I'm glad that that's come back nicely. And that's it. So, bear with me while I just get these out, and then I'll show you how much space I've made. So there's that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Oh, there's another slug. Oh, that's nice. Let me just get rid of the slug. Let's see. See the little sluggy? You see it? Superbone Etienne. Jersey and Levis, okay. Okay, so probably won't remember to speed that bit up, but let's just tidy this little bit back up. I've got so many plants to get started, to get germinated, to get going, and just no space to do it. ATs can go down there. Be fine down there. They're going out the front with me when I finish recording. So let me show you. So let me just move that. Okay, so up here, this is my lavenders for sale shelf. I grow them to a certain height and then I get them up for sale. So all of this was covered. All of the bottom was covered. You've got to think that all of that was up there. Isn't any longer, it's down there. So all of that was covered. And I had a couple of bits down there. So all of those haven't germinated. But these have. These have. These have. That has. That has. That has. And that's going. And then this one here, this one here, this one here, this one here all have. So what I've got to do now is get all those spare pots emptied to where they need to go. And then I can start potting up and start this year's pot germination. Germinating. The bad thing is this time of year is really awkward because there's so many pots to set up, but there's still frost, and you don't want to be potting anything up outside when there's frost, because you would kill the seeds most probably. Not necessarily, but most probably. If any of you are interested, there's my temperature in here right now. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pots in here to help protect against frost. So I can't put them out yet until after the last frost, which is in April, middle of April, end of April. Before that, I've got to manage to cram in approximately 100 pots with new seeds in. It's going to be good fun. Anyway, this is the mess that I now have to contend with, but I will do that off of camera because I need to get going now. So, see you later, alligator.